Good day, everyone. What I had experienced or the barriers I encountered during this pandemic while having online learning is the poor connection. Our area is located beside the river and it's not always stable for accessing internet. Every meetings conducted online, personally, I feel out of state. Yes, I was joined in the meetings, but when the instructors started a discussion, their voice becomes choppy. Even when they are sharing their screen, can't loading due to poor connection. In the situation, I experienced to climb a tree, a mango tree, kamachili tree, and even went to rice fields just to have a better signal. Next is the noise of animals and boats. It distracted me, which can lead me to stress. Another is I can't afford to load every week. But with the help of my online sellings, I managed to divide the money I earn for load. My willingness, interest, and passion to learn is much powerful. So, I just continue and don't give up. I also try to cope up and adjust for this new style of learning. What I have learned in PROF-ED 105 is what I have learned in PROF-ED 105 is the metacognition and the learner-centered psychological principles. What I have learned in PROF-ED 105 is the metacognition and the learner-centered psychological principles, or LCP. Sa metacognition means thinking about thinking. It also known as acquired knowledge, about cognitive processes knowledge, and also used to control the cognitive processes. Under ng metacognition, we have these three categories of metacognitive knowledge. Una, ang person variable. Sa person variable, this strategy can view himself as a learner and a thinker. Cite for example, sa akin, I prefer to take a long sleep before studying. So, yun yan. Sa second variable, task variable. It refers to the knowledge of the task as well as its type of processing demands. Example, it would take time for me to read subtitles in K-drama rather than solving a puzzle. So, yun. Third, strategic variable. Awareness of strategy that you are using to learn a topic and evaluating whether this strategy is effective. Sa variable na ito, dito mahahasa yung meta-memory. Example, yung estudyante, yung learners, babasahan mo siya ng story din. Then, tatanungin mo siya, ask him or her a question. And, itetest mo kung tama ba yung naaalala ba niya yung mga nangyari sa kwento. Yun, meta-memory ang tawag. Why is it important to study the metacognition? So, as a student, I have learned that it increases motivation and control my own learning. Learners who learn metacognitive strategies are more likely to become aware of my own thinking and more likely to be active learner who learn more deeply. Next is the learner-centered psychological principles. We have these 14 principles. Number 1 is the nature of learning process. Number 2 is the goal of learning process. Number 3 is the construction of knowledge. Number 4 is the strategic thinking. Number 5 is the thinking about thinking. 6. Context of learning. 7. Motivational and emotional influences of learning. 8. Intrinsic motivation to learn. 9. Effects of motivation on effort. 10. Developmental influences in learning. 11. Social influences of learning. 13. Learning and diversity. 14. Standard and assessment. So, in summary, these 14 principles will help the students to better equip from their professional careers someday. Sa teachers naman, it will help to be attained in this approach so they can apply these 14 principles and provide their students with a better learning experience. So that's all for today. Thank you.